What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to take a look back at the Nintendo 3DS. The eShops on both the Wii U and 3DS are closing soon, and I wanted to make one last look of the Nintendo 3DS. It's obviously, the games for the 3DS did basically stop around like 2019, I believe, somewhere around there, but I think it's worth to bring up the 3DS. I didn't do it last time. I did make a video based on the Wii U, and I honestly wanted to, like, you know, talk about the 3DS now, because this was honestly one of handheld. Can you even have nostalgia for the 3DS? I mean, you technically can, but anyway, let's talk about the 3DS, because I have a lot of memories of 3DS. Just like I did with the Wii U, I'm probably going to list off all the games and highlights and stuff, and stuff like that. I will not talk about the eras. I already did that with the Wii U. Any controversies like that from a vocal minority are all in the Wii U video, which I will link, by the way. So yeah, anyway, let's just go ahead and talk about the 3DS. About, like, excuse me. Yeah, excuse me. I had 3 3DS games growing up. I don't remember which one was my first, but it could have been. The 3 3DS games I grew up with was Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Paper Mario Sticker Star, and Super Mario 3D Land. Out of these 3DS games I got, the one that probably interests me the most was Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. That's probably, like, my favorite. That's honestly one of my favorite games on the system, honestly. I just love it. It's kind of underrated, to be honest. It's probably weakest in the Luigi's Mansion series, maybe, but I still think it's a charming title. I think it's just as good as the first 2 games, or as the first game and the third game, honestly. I should definitely do a solo video on that game, honestly, or something like that, but yeah, definitely, really love Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Luigi's, and Super Mario 3D Land. I don't know if it's my least favorite 3D Mario game. It's either that or Mario 64, but it's definitely a charming, for a 3DS title, it's pretty solid, honestly. I don't really replay as often, I guess because Super Mario 3 World exists, and it has Rosalina in it, but it's a pretty solid experience for sure. And another one being Paper Mario Sticker Star. Due to the current state of Paper Mario, I don't think the game is a straight up bad disaster or anything like that, like most Paper Mario fans see it. I think the game is just okay at best. That's it. I'll definitely make a. I don't know if I should make a solo video on that, but yeah, that was something to say the least. And so yeah, that was most of the stuff that was most of my highlights with the 3DS. And also, the 3DS has themes and charm and stuff like that. Why doesn't the Switch have this stuff, man? But yeah, really like that. Other 3DS titles that, well, I did get this one late. Probably my favorite game on the system, Kid Icarus Uprising. I've always wanted a sequel to this. I love this game so much. Besides the controls, which is a pretty common criticism of this game, I honestly just really love this game. This is by far my favorite game on the system, if I'm gonna be honest. Kid Icarus Uprising, no doubt, is really, really, really good. Hope they re-release this or do something with it in the future, honestly. Besides just Smash Bros. It's so good, man. And another popular one that I honestly just forget it exists nowadays, New Super Mario Bros. 2. New Super Mario Bros. 2 isn't bad per se, it's definitely the weakest of the New Super Mario Bros. Series for sure, but it's a pretty solid entry, honestly. But I think I just get bored of it nowadays and just play. I don't know how that game gets me more bored than New Super Mario Bros. U. I don't know, but yeah, definitely it's a fine game to say the least. I just played the others like New Super Mario Bros. DS or Wii, I guess, but that's really it. And there were also Pokemon titles, which I'm not really much of a Pokemon fan nowadays, so I didn't really get any of the Pokemon titles. And other 3DS games that, oh yeah, Donkey Kong did get a game on the 3DS, but it was a port. It's Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, which is Donkey Kong Country Returns on the 3DS. It doesn't really look the best, honestly, but it did have some new levels, so that was a plus, honestly. But yeah, nothing really too crazy with that, but I just wanted to bring that up because Donkey Kong never got an original game on the 3DS. That better not be the case with the Switch. But yeah, it's pretty solid. I would just rather play it on the Wii. I guess if you're not a fan of the motion controls, you should just definitely play it there, but yeah. There's also, what else is there? Fire Emblem, which is pretty cool, and oh yeah, another one which was probably one of my I don't know how I replay this game often, but it was Mario and Luigi Dream Team. I should definitely talk about the Mario RPGs again, besides Mario plus Rabbids, but I love Mario Luigi Dream Team. It's definitely has the common criticism is the slow tutorials and stuff like that, but honestly, I feel like they don't bother me personally. Is it just me, I guess? And the art style is just amazing, and the music, especially the battle theme. Dream Team is a god tier game, honestly. It sucks the devs Alpha Dream went. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back. It really sucks the devs from basically Alpha Dream went bankrupt. Couldn't really do much about it. It kind of sucks, honestly. But yeah, Dream Team is really good. And there's also Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Mario Donkey Kong Minis on Move. I did a video talking about the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series last year. Pretty solid entry in the Mario vs. Donkey Kong series, I guess, but nothing too crazy. And there's Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds. Is a pretty great game, honestly. And a bunch of other 3DS games. Oh yeah, Kirby Triple Deluxe, Kirby Planet Robobot. Fantastic games, no doubt. Definitely should do solo videos on those two games for sure. I'm definitely going to be doing them. And, oh yeah, did I not mention Mario Kart 7? Holy crap, I can't believe it. Mario Kart 7, another game I played a lot. Honestly, I really like that game. Definitely not my favorite Mario Kart game, but it's a pretty solid entry nonetheless, so, yeah. And there was also probably the highlight for sure. Everyone's highlight pretty much on the 3DS, almost everyone's, is Smash Bros. On the 3DS. Smash Bros. Has always been popular fighting game franchise, and the 3DS version is pretty good. Like, this is, most people do prefer this over the Wii U version, which I do agree, but I don't get really the hate with the Smash Wii U, honestly, than just the lack of single-player stuff, because I honestly just really, for some reason, I played the Wii U version more because of the controls, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. And there were some Mario Party titles. Mario Party Island Tour was okay, I guess. Mario Party Stardust, though, was pretty solid. Pretty underrated. No, it's nowhere near amazing, but it's a pretty solid entry in the Mario Party series. And there was Mario Party the Top 100. We don't talk about that game on this channel. So yeah, there's also other stuff like, now around that time we mostly just got a bunch of like ports and stuff. Oh yeah, there was also Mario Luigi, Paper Jam, Mario Sonic, Olympic Games, Metroid Prime, Beverage Force. A lot of those 3DS games kind of were hit or miss back then. So we did get some hit or miss 3DS titles around that time. We know the dark ages of Nintendo with 2015 and 2016 before the Switch was revealed. But yeah, definitely some interesting titles to say the least. And then around 2017, they still technically support 3DS, but it was mostly just ports and remakes. Besides a few exceptions like WarioWare Gold, which is almost anyone's favorite WarioWare title, but it makes me wonder if people will actually play the rest of the series, to be honest. So yeah, but yeah, that's really it with the 3DS lineup, honestly. And I think around Bowser's Side Story Remake is when they kind of just didn't really release that many 3DS games. So yeah, that was it, I guess. There's also a few smaller Kirby titles, but yeah, nothing too crazy. So yeah, I wanted to make a video talk about the Nintendo 3DS. It is by far one of my favorite Nintendo systems, honestly, for the better and worse. Definitely a interesting time back then, but yeah, I have a lot of memories with the 3DS, honestly, and it's by far one of Nintendo's best handhelds, honestly. So I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, but I tend to see people not really talk about the 3DS as much as like other consoles per se, but it was still pretty solid. I really wish there was a new Donkey Kong title on that system, but besides that, yeah, the 3DS is really good. So, yeah, and the time of this recording, the eShops are going to be closing and stuff like that. Well, okay, not the eShop. Well, yeah, you won't be able to spend money. The eShops are going to be closing soon, so you won't really buy anything on the eShop. So you better download your games very quickly. I already did that, thankfully, on both my 3DS and Wii U. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, everyone. How you guys feel about the Nintendo 3DS? What are your best memories with it? Let me know in the comments below. Later, folks.